So it's another one of these videos, and I'm doing this about two species of Pokemon. So first is the Execute line. Again, sorry about the birds. Anyway, these obviously these are eggs, right? Well, not so much, because it evolves into a palm tree. Like, then it's called Execute, but in the Pokedex, well, I'm not sure, I haven't read this one. What? Though it may look like just a bunch of eggs, it's a proper Pokemon. Okay. But they have called these things seeds before. So even though they look like eggs, and if I could do this correctly, have yolks, they're technically seeds. Because this thing, it's just like, what? Also, it has a regional variant, which is basically when a Pokemon looks different because it's from a different region. And this is kind of the perfect way to do this, because what else are we gonna do? It's a palm tree. This makes too much sense. And people made fun of it for that. Yeah. It's like, seriously, seriously, is it eggs or seeds? I'm just confused. Next is the Porygon line. I love the way Porygon is handled in these games. The way it evolves and the way it works. So first off, Porygon, not an actual live creature. It is completely code. This thing, and from the anime, it says it's supposed to protect the computers and all that. This thing is just straight up code. Alright, and the way it evolves is you have to trade it holding a disc. This thing, so that means, so it trades, so it's going on, I guess through the Pokemon, through the, Pokemon, however that works, but it's electronic. So it sends it, and it downloads the data from the code, and turns into Porygon 2. An upgraded version of the original Porygon. And it's just better Porygon. Although it gets shorter, but it gets sleeker. It's becoming more high tech. Anyway, the next thing you do is called the Dubious Disc. You have to give it to the same thing. You have to trade it, which is actually neat about this. It's the only Pokemon line that can evolve at level 1 no matter what. Give it the item and trade it. So it's called the Dubious Disc, and no one knows who made that item, and turns into Porygon Z. Well, it updates the software. Well, it boosts the software, kind of glitches the entire thing out. I'm gonna go through the motions of each. So first, this is Porygon. It's choppy, it's blocky, it's Porygon. It's all polygonal. It's the original. It's the old internet. That's how it looked. Then we got Porygon 2. It's streamlined. It's aerodynamic. It's great. It's perfect. Though it still can be better. Not sure if this is better. It's an upgrade. Doesn't mean it's a good one. See, this one just spazzes out like it doesn't know what it's doing, because it doesn't. I almost feel sorry for Porygon for doing it to the... So yeah, that's the Porygon line. Okay, I'm just noticing this fact. It gets smaller and lighter when it evolves into Porygon 2. Porygon Z gets, taller and slightly heavier, but it doesn't matter. It's getting sleeker in this form. And then you mess it up in this form. It's the tallest out of all. Well, I can see that. That just must suck for Porygon. I'm sorry, buddy.